What's the stupidest way you got laid? Just got a new kitten. Was outside a club on my phone and locked it. Girl next to me saw my home screen of me with said kitten on my head. Asked about him and got talking. The night was winding up, so I said I was gonna head home. She goes in to grab her jacket and comes running back out asking to come back to my place and see my kitten. Things went as expected. Felines ended up being a bit of a theme for the rest of the night actually. Had a little guy maybe 4 days at that point. What a bro. He got a new bed the next day and more treats that he knew what to do with. I thought beating my rug had a sexual meaning when I first read that. Was at a New Year's party. At midnight, my best friend grabbed the back of my head, and the back of the head of the girl standing next to me, and shoved our faces together for the New Year kiss. We ended up in an upstairs bedroom not long after. Thinking I was gonna sneeze when not realizing I'm staring right at this girl for an extended period of time. Somehow she took it as a move. I need to know what kind of pizza it was before I can say whether that was a good deal or not. I was leaving the bar one night. As I was about to walk out the door, this girl who was about to come in stopped and looked me over. She asked me my name, so I tell her. She says nice to meet you, let's go, and takes me by the hand. Drunk me gives an enthusiastic okay. And we walk hand in hand to her apartment. Same thing happened with me and a girl who liked dinosaurs. We had been talking for a while already, but my dinosaur knowledge sealed it. Fun fact, if one panda sticks his willy in another panda's ear without consent, that's sexual harassment. And that makes me a sad panda. Girls are just as into sex as guys are, if not more, but they'll usually wait until they feel like they like you and can trust you before they profess that interest. I bet with a girl I just met on the outcome of our foosball game. Loser buys the winner a beer. She asked if there was a way to make the bet more interesting. I said yes, the loser give the winner oral sex. She agreed. She lost. She paid up in my car. Then we went to my house and continued. I mean, I hope it worked the last time. It'd be weird if you asked a girl, got a yes, and then proceeded to ask another girl. That's some Samson and Delilah shit, except instead of flowing locks it was a fuck me sweater. She destroyed the source of your power. I had a black cashmere sweater my wife bought me, and she said it made me look good. I wore it for a while, and noticed I received a lot of eye contact from women when I wore it. Once my wife noticed it, she forgot and washed it, making it a toddler's shirt. At a party, I drank a girl's liquor without asking permission. She came up to me as I was pouring myself some and said, "Hey, that's mine." I said, "Well then let's drink it together." We ended up together in bed later that night. I did something similar. Except it was my own liquor, and all I did was walk up to her and whisper omelette du fromage ever so softly in her ear. We also never had sex. Bought a girl a milkshake during college orientation. 5 years later, we got married. And that's the story of how I got laid. Girl told me she didn't like how her butt was round like a melon. Told her I wanted a bite of that melon. She gave me a bite of that melon. A friend invited me to a gay pride festival. I had never been, so I thought, why not? I remember a lot of dancing and drinking, but at some point this hot chick appeared and started hanging out with our group. We danced, we kissed, I ended up in her apartment. I still don't ever remember having a conversation with her. Went out for drinks with 2 girls. Girl 1 and I were supposed to be on a date. Girl 2 got stood up. Girl 1 was a horrible bee and I told her to go home. Girl 2 and I looked at each other, said why not, and went back to her house and to do the deed. Turns out girl 1 and 2 were roommates. We banged while girl 1 slept on the couch.